Hey, did you know that your average cloud weighs 100 elephants? I'm going to prove it to you right now. But what if I told you that cloud is actually a monster? A single cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 pounds. That is literally 100 elephants floating over your head right now. So the biggest question is, why isn't it falling on us? I know this sounds completely insane. You can't just put a cloud on a scale, obviously. But scientists did something genius. They figured out a cloud's water density is about 0.5 gram per cubic meter. Then they measured the cloud, which can be 1 kilometer wide and 1 kilometer tall. Multiply those two numbers, and you get 1.1 million pounds of water. The weight is 100% real. So how's it staying up there? The secret is that clouds are in a constant battle with gravity. First, even though 1,000,000 pounds is a lot, it's spread across 1 billion cubic meters. That makes the cloud less dense than the air around it. It's just like a hot air balloon. Second, a cloud isn't a giant bucket of water, it's billions of tiny water droplets. These droplets are so small and light, they barely even fall. It would take days for one to hit the ground. But even that isn't enough to hold up 100 elephants. The last and most powerful part of this puzzle is something called an updraft. When the sun heats the ground, it creates massive columns of rising hot air. This is the invisible engine holding the entire cloud up. It's constantly pushing all those water droplets upwards. So a cloud isn't just a thing, it's an insane event. It's a battle between 1,000,000 pounds of water being pulled down by gravity and a giant updraft pushing it up. So when does it finally fall? It's when those tiny droplets smash into each other and get so big and heavy that the updraft can't hold them anymore. Gravity wins, and that's rain. So those 100 elephants aren't just floating up there. They are being held up by an insane invisible force from the ground. A cloud is literally a balancing act between a giant object made of tiny droplets and a massive column of rising air. It's a non-stop war of physics happening right over your head. So next time you look up at a cloud, don't just see a white puff. See the floating 1,000,000-pound monster being held up by an invisible force. You are literally watching a battle between weight and air. Thanks for watching.